You ever watch Lex Fridman's podcast?
I've seen clips. I haven't watched.
I was supposed to do it, but I don't think I can. So I'm going to be in Red Rocks. He has the most thoughtful questions, where he says, "I'll do a Lex Fridman question." Okay. And by the way, I hope it doesn't. Sometimes I say things on this podcast. It sounds like I'm shitting on people.
Lex lives in Austin.
No.
Yeah.
Does he really?
He lives in Austin.
Oh, then why don't I do his podcast when I'm in Austin?
Hey, how about my invite, Lex?
Yeah, what the fuck, Lex? He did a podcast with Tim Dillon. It's really good.
Really?
And he did one with Mark Norman. And Mark Norman, you could tell Mark thinks he's bombing the whole time because Mark normally bombs on podcasts. But but he's like...
He was great when he did Two Bears.
He's like, am I doing okay? Lex Fridman, this is ready.
Okay.
Tom, you don't talk much about depression, but I'm assuming you've dealt with it as an insightful man who has explored all aspects of his life, well read. What's your approach to depression?
Jesus, Lex. You're right, and I wasn't expecting to go there.
You'd be good on Lex Fridman's podcast. He did that to Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson? Because Jordan Peterson's dealt with the depression. I guess he's talked about it.
Yeah.
And Lex Fridman did a great He does great podcasts. I'm going to give you, not all of them are for me. Like when you talk to a scientist, and I know Lex Fridman's like an AE scientist or something.
Isn't he like a
AE?
Isn't he also like a mathematician? Isn't he like
something? He's Russian.
That's okay.
He's Russian and he likes to party.
He does?
Well, I think he's like a together guy, but he does like to party. This motherfucker gets up. This is why I like Les Fridman. What inspires you? Okay, Tom, who inspires you these days? I want to play a game with Lex Fridman, things I know that you don't know, and I guarantee we never saw One Night in Paris with Savannah Sampson.
Do you think Andrew Huberman and Lex Fridman would hear this and be like, these guys are fully fucking R-worded?
I guarantee you, I bet both of them look at us like we're geniuses.
How so?
We're not burdened with all the shit they know. They know a bunch of shit that no one gives a fuck about.
I wouldn't say that. I think
no one gives a fuck about.
Science?
I would say I don't care about science.
Well, that's why they have followings. Those guys.
I know that some people do,
right?
But I guarantee you, they would look at us and be like, they are totally untethered. They are not. They're not close. They're not attached to reality. They're not attached to.
I think they would be like, we really need to teach more. This is what's out there. These fucking adults. Yeah.
I bet it would be like it's like we just have a different skill set than they do.
But that is true.
We have a different skill set. I have a very, 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 I bet there's things that you'd talk to Andrew Huberman about and he'd be like, no. Like tequila being healthier than vodka. He'd be like, that's actually not a thing. And I'd be like, well, I've tried
Look at my recovery.
Yeah, look at my recovery. I'm in the green.
Yeah.
I bet there's things that what could we teach them? Like what if we had a TV show where we taught lessons to brilliant people, but we taught them our lessons?
What would the lessons be that we would be teaching though?
Blind faith.
That's it. Just bet on yourself, bro. Bet on black.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Think about this. No disrespect for Andrew Huberman and Lex Fridman.
Okay.
On paper, of course they're successful.
Right.
They're geniuses.
Yeah, they have great.
As a matter of fact, I would say they're kind of falling short of their potential, in my opinion. We have surpassed our potential.
This is a really good point.
Right?
Yeah.
We're like the guy with no legs that wins the race.
These guys have been given grants and have degrees and they're
geniuses.
Yeah.
They're geniuses.
Yeah.
Find out what Lex Fridman's IQ is. I guarantee you, I got him by 60 points below. Below.
Okay.
I want to take an IQ test with Lex Fridman. What's Lex Fridman's IQ? You know, he's someone who's got an IQ. He's definitely taking an IQ test.
Probably. He's probably embarrassed about how high it is.
I wonder if we can. Do you think Lex Fridman, if I text him on Instagram right now, he would be like,
He'd be like, you know what he would do?
He'd be like, hey,
he would minimize the importance of IQ results. He'd be like, well, the thing is, Bert, IQ isn't really that important. I scored a 212.